Yo, 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 what's up, party people? It's CAYNE representing right here. About to get into this bike of the month stuff. It's been a while since I did a bike of the month. Like, daggone, like when was the last time I did a bike of the month? It's been months ago since I've done a bike of the month video. Been doing a lot of riding, been outside, you know, getting a lot of distance and riding in. Been riding gravel bikes and putting the seat extension on my BMX bike, doing all kind of cool stuff. And I just been slacking with my bike of the month stuff, but I'm back at it right now, about to get it in crazy. And I have it on the wrong page, of course, because that's how I do mess up. And here we are. I haven't done June yet, so we're going to do the June bikes that were featured, the top 2 bikes that were featured in June, because only 2 bikes were submitted and got featured on there. We're going to talk about them. And starting with bike number 2, which is a... Oh man, really messing up here. Excuse me, y'all. It's gonna be a really raw video. I've been on this raw tip because number 1, I don't really have time to edit and like really polish the videos out. And number 2, it seems like y'all been liking these videos where I'm just like not editing and just talking to y'all. So I'm just gonna talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So first bike number 2 is a 1991 Bully Piston BMX bike sent in by Andrew Cohen. Andrew Cohen is a member of sugarcane.com, and he's actually the number 1 member, the top member with the most points. If you guys have been checking out the website and seeing the membership point system that I have going on there. Basically, you can interact with the site in any kind of way, and every time you interact, enter the site, like something, comment, whatever you do on the website, you accumulate points. And there's a point chase competition going on the website where whoever has the most points at the end of the year will wind up winning a prize from sugarcane.com. And last year, Brian Compton won a sugarcane frame, the only blue 26-inch BMX frame that I made for that I put together. So you know, it's the sugarcane Newbridge 26. It's part of that same set that I did with Vin Rock from Naughty by Nature, and painted it blue, put some white decals on it, and made that the bike, the frame that was the prize for last year. So I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. I might do a frame. I don't know. I might do a custom frame with some other ones that I have downstairs. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna put a nice prize together. And also a medal, of course. So if you guys want to get down with that, join the website and, you know, get to interacting with the site. And let me know if you have issues logging in, because some people have issues logging in. Anyways, let's get back to what I'm talking about here. Now, the thing I'm talking about right now, see, this is why I edit the videos, because there's a lot of rambling going on. But 1991 Piston Bully, representing right here in a nice chrome plated colorway, with blue anodized parts in the rims and the chain tensioners and the pedals. We also have a blue anodized stem, chrome bars, chrome forks, blue seat, blue grips. So the colorway is real dope, and it also matches the sticker. Excuse me, matches the sticker, which has some blue in it too. So let's get down with that. And a big shout out to Andrew Cohen for submitting this bike and many other bikes. He has a couple of bikes that he featured this year, and he's really been going crazy in the comment section. So I really appreciate Andrew for really supporting the site, man. So big shout out to you for that. And also big shout out to Brian Compton, who actually had mad points, but I had to take it down so people can actually catch up to him and level the playing field a little bit. So but that's a whole other story. So anyways, big shout out to everybody who supports the site though. So Andrew said that my first bike I purchased and built from the frame up was a 1991 to 1993 Orange Bully Hot Rod. That was about 1995. He put more money into that bike than his first car. It got stolen in the year 2000, but just a few years ago he finally was able to replace it. However, along the way he became a huge Bully fan. This bike makes number 5 and is actually number 2 on my all-time favorites beside my orange hot rod. I've been looking for one for years as well, and I was just going to build this wheel set for one and the other Bully. Then he was browsing eBay and found the frame, and the boxes started showing up, and just happened that the blue worked out super rad. So that's basically the story behind this build right here. So Andrew has a couple of bullies in his lineup, and hopefully he'll send me all of the bully builds that he has. And I think he has the only 2 bully bikes that were featured on Bike Today. So once again, shout out for Andrew for spicing things up and getting the bully on the list. So let's check out those parts. Oh, I forgot to say my favorite part. Now that we know about the inspiration for this build, let's check out those parts, son. Alright, so I am going to edit this a little bit because this ain't one of them kind of episodes where you can just kind of run through it smooth, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, let's get into it. So this is a 1991 Bully Piston, representing right here. You got the 1994 Robinson 1-inch threaded forks, representing right there. You also have the Maxxis, what is that? The Maxxis Holy Roller. Maxxis Holy Roller tires. These are really dope tires, man. Classic tires right here. That us BMXers love so much. The Bully Piston decals. These are some fresh Bully Piston decals that are made by Re-Rides out of Australia. So Re-Rides out of Australia makes these stickers. So that way, if your stickers are all worn out from your old bike, you can get some new ones done looking real fresh. And they did a good job with the sticker here. You also have a 1-inch threaded headset from Pork Chop BMX. Then you have this GT style piston quill stem in that anodized blue, looking real fresh. So yep, there was a GT style stem that looked very similar to this. That's where it got the inspiration from. You got the ODI Mushroom 2 grips, looking real fresh and clean, like nobody touched this with their dirty hands yet. You also have an Odyssey rear brake lever, representing right there. And this right here is the Odyssey linear brake cable. Oh yeah, keeping it in the Odyssey family right there. Also got some more Odyssey treats on the bike with this Odyssey Pitbull brake. The Pitbull brake was a classic back in the day. You know, if you didn't have the 990 mounts and stuff like that, you had this as your alternative in the back, and this was really awesome. It worked really good. I used to love these brakes right here. And look at the adjustment. Look at the knob for the adjustment. So convenient and easy to use. This was dope. Shout out to Odyssey. What? The MCS Chromoly 7/8 straight seat post. You got the Viscount Dominator seat in the blue colorway. This looks real fresh. The gold hasn't chipped off yet. This looks like it's a brand new seat, looking real fly. This one right here used to give you the crazy blisters on your butt when you used to ride with this. I had one, the old Harrow Sport came with a Dominator seat. I had the nice white Dominator seat. I was all excited, and then I would ride from like Roosevelt to Merrick, and by the time I even get to Sunrise Highway, my butt would be hurting because the seat was so hard, and it's the way it's shaped. It just was woo, no joke. You definitely want to stand up if you have a Dominator seat, because you will be dominated by that seat if you sit down on it. What else we got? We got the Tioga sealed bottom bracket, American bottom bracket style right there. And you also have one-piece cranks. What? There's not that many bikes on the list. There's not that many bikes on Bike of the Day that are featured that have a one-piece crank. Wow, we got the Odyssey Excalibur. A lot of Odyssey parts on this bike. A lot of fresh Odyssey parts on this bike. And yeah, we got the Odyssey Excalibur cranks on here. I wonder how long these are. How long are these cranks? Does he have the crank length on this? I don't see a crank length. Oh no, 175. So he got the 175 joints right there. And then he also has for pedals. Let me see if I can find that. I'm blind. Where are the pedals at? Can I not see? Am I at blind? Hold on a second now. Did he mention the pedals up in this joint? I see hoops. I see everything else. I don't think I see pedals up in this joint. Am I wrong on that? No. He didn't mention. How you don't mention your pedals? Andrew, how you don't mention your pedals? Let me look down. Maybe he left it in the comment. Maybe he mentioned it in the comment that he left his pedals out. Let me see. I just raced the bike, local OG race past weekend, and swapped out the I swapped out the pedals for some bigger Well-Go bear traps, but I left the Excalibur one-piece cranks on there. My buddy wants me to upgrade them to Redline 3-piece cranks. I'm thinking about it. or maybe the Black Widows if I could find it. So basically the pedals he has on there in this picture, he don't know the name of, or they just some off-brand type stuff. So anyways, those pedals, the blue ones, anodized. Next up, we got Odyssey Battle Gear 45 tooth chain ring on this bike right here. Actually, it's a sprocket. It's the sprocket. So he has a Odyssey Battle Gear 45 tooth sprocket on here. 45 tooth, 175 cranks. Probably got a 16 tooth freewheel in the back. Yep, 16 tooth Odyssey Bluebird 1/8 chain, 16 tooth freewheel in the back. Let's see if we can find a picture of the freewheel. It's probably the best we're gonna get. That's the freewheel back there. Let's see, maybe is there another picture of the freewheel representing? I don't see. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Kind of like that. Got the freewheel right there. Solvos. You got the Solvos 36 hole hub set, 3/8 axles. Then you also have the Sun Rhinolite rims. Sun Rhinolite rims, and you have the anodized blue nipples to go with the anodized hubs, and also the anodized chain tensioner and nuts. So you have the light blue alloy spoke nipples. You got the steel spokes. You have the Star Spur 3/8 chain tensioner. So that's the Star Spur 3/8 chain tensioner. You also have, we already mentioned the Maxxis Holy Rollers, 20 by 175 on the back and 20 by 195 on the front. Always like to go with the bigger size on the front and the small size on the back. Then he has the Shadow 3/8 We have the Shadow 3/8 axle nuts. Then you also have the Flight checkerboard pad set. What? The Flight checkerboard pad set, looking real fresh. Definitely like that. It's always nice to have a nice pad set on your bike. You can see it from the side right there. Nice. And I don't think we mentioned the bars, did we? Did we not mention the bars either? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't see nothing about nobody's handlebars on here. Am I just like going blind? I mean, I am going blind, but I'm just saying, like, where are the bars? Alright, well, if you're watching this, Andrew, if you're watching this video, you need to let me know what kind of bars you got on this. I guess they're Bully bars. I don't remember Bully making bars, though. I think he might just put the stickers on the bars, but I don't know if those are Bully bars. What kind of bars are these party people? They're looking like some short slam bars, actually. But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what kind of bars these are. Because I don't see it. Did I mention that the 1/2-inch threaded headset is from Pork Chop BMX? I think I did. I got stem. Yeah. No bars. Alright, so let's move on. We've been spending a lot of time on that. Let's move on to see what the ratings are on this bike. So let's go to that real quick. So the ratings on this bike is color got an overall score of 8.76, originality 8.25, parts 7.92, overall style 8.53, giving this bike an overall rating score of 8.37. 9 people came and gave this bike a rating. That's what's up. With the last person, Doris. Is it Doris? I think it says Doris. I told you I'm going blind. But she gave 10s across the board for this bike right here, which is what's up. And Roy Washington Jr., another member of the site who represents with some really nice bikes, he gave it a 7.57. All right, and we come down here. You got the reactions. You got a bunch of dopes and a bunch of lovets. You also have the vote up. You can like these episodes, and I'm sorry, you can like these articles. And at the end of the year, we also have a thing for the most liked bike of the year, so you have that too. So I'll talk about that in another video, because something y'all need to know. And then down here we have a bunch of comments. This bike got a lot of comments, 18 comments on this bike right here, which is pretty cool. And you can come back to the website, give this bike a comment. And the cool thing about that is that we also have a most commented bike of the year as well. So I'm doing a whole bunch of different things this year to make it spicy and exciting for y'all to get involved with. So if you have a fresh bike, submit it, If you want to support a bike, comment, like, rate it, all that good stuff. All right. So let's move on to the next bike in the list. And the next bike on the list is the number one bike, because we only have 2 bikes. The number one bike is a 2024 S&M Steel Panther. A nice Steel Panther with that black colorway. It's got a couple of gold highlights on there to spice things up. And yeah, the bike is looking real fresh. This bike was submitted by Anthony Alvizio. So big shout out to Anthony for submitting this bike back in June. And yeah, this bike is looking real fresh and ready to race. It's definitely a race bike. Chromoly, 2 Chromoly bikes this month, which is dope. And yeah, and you could race them both, which is really cool too. So Andrew said he wanted to build a bike after not having a BMX for about 10 years. He wanted a bike with lots of detail and a variety of component materials and a mix of old and newer school parts. And that's what he did on this bike right here, the S&M Steel Panther. What? Now that we know about the inspiration, let's talk about those parts, son. We have a 2024 S&M Steel Panther with a 21.5 top tube, a nice long top tube for anybody who's like 5'11" or taller. Have a lot of nice leg room on the bike so you can get busy, and makes the bike more stable when you're jumping and when you're riding around the track, and that's what's up. You also have the Renthal Moto X handlebars right there. I was never really a fan of Renthal bars just because of the fact that you have this bar here, which is actually stronger than just having a welded crossbar, because this is reinforced basically. But I don't know, I always was like, always was a little nervous about that. But I need to try some Renthal bars, man. I gotta stop fronting. But these are the Renthal bars, the infamous Renthal bars that a lot of people get for their bikes. Great for racing, and I guess they're good for trails too. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if these bars are good for trail riding. Then you also have these look like some ODI grips. Yep, ODI SLX grips with these nice bar ends. What are these? RNC titanium bar ends to protect your grips and also keep your bike light. It's pretty fresh. I'm digging that. Then you also have a snap stem in this anodized gold colorway, looking really fresh. I'm liking that. It's a 58 millimeter stem, so it has a nice long reach, so you have even more leg room in your rider area, which is really dope. And then we have an Insight headset in that same anodized gold colorway with the Insight branding on it, looking real fresh. Got an Answer stem cap, and you have a spacer here. I don't know what spacer that is, but maybe they have it here. It's called a, what is it? Ooh, I'm blind. This is bad, y'all. You don't understand. If y'all only knew. This is a Wayne Yifa titanium spacer. Wayne Yifa titanium spacer. So you know it's all about saving that weight and also having strength on the bike as well. So that's what he's doing. And this is a better look at the bar end. Ooh, pretty fresh with the etched out RNC branding on the bar end. I'm liking that. What else do we have on this bike now? We have the, ooh, hold up. We have the Answer Sam Willoughby carbon forks. What? That's pretty fresh. These are the Sam Willoughby edition Answer carbon forks. Let me see if I have any close-ups of this. Any close-ups of the, ooh, here we go. We got the close-up right here. What? Real fresh, real fresh. Shout out to Sam Willoughby, one of the greatest riders of that generation, man. He was so amazing on the bike, man. So big shout out to him and his wife Elise Willoughby. Real talented riders in the game. The Avian carbon seat post. This bike is light and it's strong. All this titanium and carbon parts they have on the bike, real dope. The attention to detail on this bike, I'm really digging it. You also have the Tioga Spider Evo seat, and you can see how this bike has all these little holes in there to really lighten it up. Plastic seat, but it's really light. It's also a pivotal seat going into that pivotal carbon seat post. The pivotal seat post is such a simple design, which makes it really effective and light. On top of that, you got a titanium seat post clamp made by Tiris. I don't know what brand Terrace is, but I'm gonna need to look them up because they make titanium C-post clamps. So that's what's up. You got some chromoly redline flight cranks right here. Redline flight cranks in 175 millimeter. You got a 44 tooth Kruppe chain ring on this bad boy. This is called the Rhythm chain ring. This is the Rhythm chain ring, looking real fresh. Origin 8 chromoly chain ring bolts. So the bolts on here are Origin 8 chromoly chain ring bolts. This is looks like a profile spider right there though, doesn't it? That is a profile spider. That's why. It's a profile spider right here on this. So you have a profile spider with the redline cranks, which is a pretty dope combination. This bike features the VP pedal, which looks really nice. Nice platform, some really good spikes in there to keep your foot on the pedal when you're racing. And I'm digging those. Those are the VP 581 pedals. So definitely check them out if you're looking for some fresh pedals that not too many people have. KMC X9SL titanium nitride coated chain. What? This chain got bells and whistles in it. Let me say it again. The KMC X9SL titanium nitride coated chain. That's a lot of information for a chain. So that's a long name for a chain. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Yep. It is X9SL titanium nitride coated chain. That's crazy. My man is not playing with the features on this bike. There's so many details on this bike. I even like the little bamboo stand he made for his bike. That's pretty dope. Use some bamboo for that. All right, a lot of features going on. A lot of features. Shimano DXR brakes looking really fresh, nice and polished look. Goes with the polished rims. Man, this bike is super clean and it just has all top-notch parts on it, man, for some racing action. Black Ops DW 1.1 wheel set on here. So this is a Black Ops wheel set. Let's check out the real one. It's the Black Ops wheel set on there. And you also have the pork chop axle nuts. So pork chop BMX once again representing. Let's see if we get a close-up of the axle nut. Here we go. Pork chop axle nut right there. And then in the rear, you got the pork chop axle nut with the snap chain tensioners. Woo! I like the way this chain tensioner looks. This looks like this is real serious business right here. I like that. And of course, he's rolling on some Tioga Power Block tires because Tioga Power Block tires is probably one of the best tires you can get for racing. Everybody uses them. Yeah, so this bike is super duper solid. It's a super duper solid bike. That's all you need right here. The rest is on you. Once you get a bike like this set up, the rest of it is on you. Definitely cost a pretty penny with the carbon titanium parts. But yeah, it's a nice mixture of different things on there. I like it. It's a real nice bike. So now that we've seen that, let's check out what the ratings is looking like on this bike. So you got a total color score of 8.52, originality 8.52, parts 8.69, overall style 8.64. It loost like, giving an overall rating score of 8.59. This bike also had 9 people give it a rating. Latest people who rated the bike is B Jones, gave it all 10s across the board. Roy Washington Jr. representing once again, gave it an 8.21. Come down a little bit more, got 10 dope reactions and 8 love it reactions. It also got 18 likes on the bike. All these things matter. Well, the reactions not so much, but the likes and also the ratings and also the comments matter. So you got 8 comments on this bike, and Roy Washington gave it some praise. So did Greg, Brian Compton, and Cam all gave it some love. So definitely come back. Definitely come back, check out all of the comments that people had on the bike, and also come back and rate the bikes and all that good stuff. Interact with the site, let people know what you think about these bikes, and if you have a bike that you want to showcase on Bike of the Day, definitely submit it, because these are all the bikes that were submitted on Bike of the Day for the month of June. Definitely we have more bikes that are submitted in the following months. It just got a little light during that time. I don't know why, but it got a little light. So Come on, guys, let's get involved, man. This is you know, we want to see these bikes. We want to share these bikes and showcase the bikes and see why you build your bike the way you did. There's some really great stories behind some of these bike builds, so I definitely want to see more. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm trying to catch up with my bike of the month stuff. And yeah, number one bike for June is this bike right here, the 2024 S&M Steel Panther, sent in by Anthony Alvizio. And Anthony, if you were watching this, and anybody who's watching this, please contact Anthony, because I am going to give out a medal to all the winners of each month of Bike of the Month. I gave some out already, but I do owe some people some medals. So Anthony, you're added to that list of people because you won for the month of June. All right, so that's it. Crazy Al Kane here. Stay tuned for more. Let me know what you think about this episode. Of course, I'm going to be doing more. I know we have some new subscribers to the website, so this is some other content that I put out. So I hope you guys enjoy that too. And of course, I'll be doing some more rides in the very near future. I'll be posting some more videos of me riding, so stay tuned for that. And check out the channel. Check out the YouTube channel. There's a whole bunch of playlists on there with different things. This channel has been around for a very long time. Over, what is it? 2005. This website's been around now. The YouTube channel has been around for 20 years now. I think it's 20 years I've had this channel, or maybe 19 years. I had it for a long time, so it's like 19 years of all kind of content from all types of stuff: BMX, comic book stuff, interviews, hip hop. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there. So if you do a deep dive onto this website, you'll find a whole bunch of stuff. But basically, a lot of it right now is BMX content, cycling content, stuff like that. So I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna keep it moving because I have more videos to make and edit. All right, so it's Crazy Al Kane, sugarcane.com, CACTV. Also, if you guys don't know, I have a website, sugarcane.com. So come to sugarcane.com, of course. Make sure you rate these joints off the website. All right, and I'm out. Back to you, Billy.